It's Tuesday, April the 29th, 2023. This day will never come again, but I know one thing, it will be written down in history on YouTube. If you're ready. I don't know if you're ready or not, but we're about to do it. Oh man, it's past 8. Let's hit it. Hello again and welcome to another episode of Drawing with Mad Mel. I am your host, better than the rest, the madman himself, and I welcome you to the world's greatest show. I am the best artist. I would say, pop my collar a little bit and say I'm up there in the higher echelon. I got something that most people don't have. I can grab out of the ether and pull whatever you can imagine and put it into something physical that we can all see. And also I like to entertain just a little bit. So it's okay. I hope that you guys are ready today. Ozitarius, hello sir, and welcome. Yes, we are going to be doing something a little bit different today. I don't think that we have anything on the roster to draw. I think the slate is clean. And I have great news. Tomorrow I will do my very first actual just video. Because I get something that I've been waiting on for a long time, and then it's coming, and I am excited, and I might actually do my reveal. Plus, the Thursday show may or may not be a little off-put, because I'm supposed to be getting my new desk. And if that's the case, everything's getting stripped down probably tomorrow night. So that way I can build this, because it's going to be pretty big, but it's going to be large enough for me to do everything. And I mean, we're talking about what you see back here, the paintings and all the painting equipment. Well, basically what's on my cart, and not my figurines, but my canvases all over there. You guys get to see all of that work. And that's going to be some of the new content. Since the gaming situation, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do with that, because I don't want that to be convoluted. And also, OBS is a pain in the ass. And, well, let's just say that the assets that I got earlier this year, I can't use those except for just what the Mad Mel is using here. So, unfortunately, that sucks. But, I got my dirty glasses. So, we're working on that, trying to get that figured out. But if you do see me go online with, for the gaming, is going to be under Sigma Shadow. Do not look for Mad Mel, because that is, no, it's going to be gaming as Sigma Shadow. That's my game tag. Been that way for a long time. So, you see Sigma Shadow, you're looking at me. There's nobody else that I know out there that's taking my tag yet. Hopefully nobody ever will. But, it's a weird way of how I spell it. So I'm not giving that up so nobody can take it. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. I haven't seen you guys in a while. Well, a couple of days. I know the last video didn't really get many views. That's okay. I know people are busy right now. School, man. And you guys got your kids doing stuff, and I get it, after school activities. Gotta keep them busy, But, man, it's rough, ain't it? Some of you guys got your children going back to school. Some of you guys are going back to school yourself. Hopefully that's going well. Oh man, I got you guys writing some stuff down here. Give me a minute. These glasses were filthy. And then we're good. Let me read what's going on. Also, another thing too, when I get the desk, it'll be big enough for me to have both my monitors side by side, so I don't have one sitting here and then one sitting in front of me. So it's like I got two of them like this. So, but hey Demetra, good to see you. Thank you for showing up. Let's see, big enough for exploratory surgery? Almost. Yes. It's almost that big. It's basically two big, huge slabs. It's like a, okay, I'll put it this way. I'm not going to say the name of the place that we met and where we started working, but you remember that they used to have these big, long desks for conference rooms. And the largest ones that they have are like 74, 75 inches long. I got a 63, and I got a good deal on two of them, because I want an L shape of my legs. Yes, well, I found a 62 inch, and I got two of them for the price of one L-shaped desk. Go figure. An L-shaped desk that's big enough for my legs to not, I don't know, drag the top part of them and almost, turn me into a statistic. Yeah, so, you know, whatever. But Old Faithful here that I'm sitting at right now, they're pretty damn big. It's going to be big enough for me to be able to actually have everything in one local spot. And how this will work is how you guys are seeing this behind me. You'll be seeing what's over here, which is basically my stereo and the wall of videos and this dresser that I have. Or I might move it. I'm not sure. There's going to be a lot of finagling around. So Thursday may be a weird situation. I might just have the video running if that's the case, and I might not draw that day. I might just show you guys what I'm doing and setting up the room. I don't know yet, but we'll see. Gotta be consistent, consistency. And that's what the algorithm overlords want. That's what they want, consistency. So I hope you guys are doing well. How's everybody been? How are your Tuesday going so far? Going pretty well? I hope so. And yeah, some of you might have seen this. Yes, I have my dinner here, which consists of grilled chicken wraps. I've been eating healthier. Oh, and this is not healthy because that's a piece of deep dish pizza, and I don't care because that's what I want because I'm grown and I got a bald head, and nobody's going to tell me I can't. And plus, coffee. Coffee's not even that doesn't even affect me that much. Child is back to school, so I've had to go to bed early. Oh man, each day to get her to the bus stop in the morning. I can feel that. I felt that whole text. That's who was the man? Oh, that's the man. That's the man. That's the man there. He doesn't have a name. He's just the man. But he's asleep right now. One day he might wake up. The interesting thing is that mask has a lot of cracks on the face. So whenever I would go to like parties or something and it had like a black light theme, I would wear that so the cracks would glow. And the white part of the face is actually like an off-white shell. So you can't really see anything else. It looks like old porcelain, and then you just see this, like, whatever the black light is, it's just glowing through the cracks. It's amazing. And it was at Big Lots. Big Lots, of all places. You'd be surprised. Don't skip out on Big Lots. They got cool shit, and their snacks are pretty good, too. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you can find pretty decent stuff now. Is it out of date? I don't know about that, but yeah. Let's see what else going on in here. Baldur's Gate is also an addiction. Yes, Baldur's Gate is very addictive. Baldur's Gate is very addictive. I want to play that. I want to. I think if I do get the gaming thing up, I think what the gaming. But I might stream. I put down what games I play, the genres I play. I didn't put anything down of like what games I'm going to dedicate to play. I made it very clear, and I think you guys can just type in here if you think so, and then we'll get started with trying to figure out something to draw here in a minute. But I basically put, hey, I play video games. I play RPGs, shooters, racing games, flying games, fighting games. All the genres, right? So that covers it. Survival, all that, whatever. And I made it very clear. I will play a game for X amount of time, however I'm going to be on for the stream. But when I play the game, it's literally going to be me playing it until I get pissed off and go to a different game. So I might stick around for the whole thing, or I might not. But I made that expectation known, so that way you guys and whoever else is watching don't have to worry about, well, is Mel jumping around all the time, because I made it clear to you. I don't like playing a game that pushes me further than what I'm willing to deal with, because I'm too old and I ain't got the patience to deal with getting pissed at a video game. I ain't got that. That ain't my life no more. I get pissed at other things, like people who can't drive and small rodeo clowns, like small tiny rodeo clowns. No, I'm not making fun of anybody that's small and that's a rodeo clown, but I just think it's weird. Imagine you and the ball staying off on an adventure, getting into some shit. Yeah, we will do that soon. That will be coming up soon. Because if I remember correctly, I think everybody goes into the game. Everybody's game is different. Like, you come into one person's game, they go into your game, you make a character for their game, and vice versa. So it's a different experience all over, which is great. So I want to shout out to one of the guys that comes in here, Dan. We were joking around about something earlier. He made this. I want to see if I can, when we go over, I want to switch over real quick, and I'll pull it up, and then we'll take a look at this. And this was funny. This was funny. So I was talking about the bald head and having bald head energy, and we just kept chucking it up. And this is what he made. He decided to make this, and I thought it was absolutely hilarious. So let's go on ahead and take a look at this picture real quick, and then we'll get started drawing something. Let's see. Is the stream doing okay? Had a little bit of weather issue earlier today, so hopefully the stream ain't doing too bad. Oh, she's playing Baldur's Gate 2? That's funny. Alright. And Demetri, Baldur's Gate is a role-playing game. Kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, but in a video game form, and you get to play with other people. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I will be joining that soon. So let's hit it. Let's see. This is what we're talking about here. Right here is called The Bald Head. And Get Woke Production introducing the true believer of the bald head. This is the movie, The Bald Head. I hope you guys are ready for this. This will come out in the near future. This is our prototype, probably for the for the poster. I want this. This is now my background on the back of on my computer. I have this, The Bald Head. That is the background. So I want you guys to see that. This is silly as shit. It's so funny. I don't know how I'm, whatever. So, anyways, here we are. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I just find things to be really silly and funny, and just, oh, man, it's a trip. So let's see. Do we have anything from the last time that we were on? Anything at all? Let's open up and see what we got. Let's see. We got some things from the show, maybe? The bald head, yeah. In a world where men have bald heads, everybody is trying to understand what it means to have hair. Hair is... nobody has hair anymore. It's just like... But and then as the movie goes along, you find out that it's not the people who have the bald head, but it's the energy. The bald head energy is a phenomenon. I'll tell you what, we didn't finish Hitman. I didn't do anything with that. Screw it, let's finish that. Let's go on ahead. Let's finish Hitman. Why not? Right? Why not? Here we are. This is where we left off last time. So let's go on ahead and just finish this up. I want to move through this pretty quick. And while I'm moving through this, let's try to figure out something else to draw. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, teenage years is when people start shooting. I don't want to say it. Not the way I'm saying it. They grow fast. I didn't want to say, teenage years is when they start shooting up. I didn't want to say it like that. I didn't mean it like that. Like, then my life went to shit when I turned 15, man. It was hard out there in those streets. I couldn't survive, man. It was bad. I had a hard time out there. They wanted me to do TikTok dances. I was doing TikToks 5-6 times a day, not getting paid at all. Those were terrible times. That is the future. But no, it is cool, everybody's growing up, and winter's coming and the days are going to get longer and colder, and oh boy, what a gross thing to feel, right? Nobody's happy about that. They're like, shut up, Mel, I don't want to hear about that shit. Talking about it's going to get cold. What is this? What are you doing? I'm like, hey man, look, we all have to be ready for it. Oh yeah, you guys in Florida, be careful. Be careful, man. I don't know what's going on down there, I heard that some gasoline got contaminated. Like, how the hell do you mess that up? You got one thing to do. You put regular gasoline in the truck. Then you take that gasoline and you put it in the pump. How do you contaminate gasoline with diesel? I don't know. That baffles my brain. But anyways, I know that there's supposed to be some hurricane stuff coming through or something like that. You guys, yeah, look into that. Look into that, man. There was a mishap. I think it was like 20-something gas stations got contaminated gasoline that was mixed with diesel. Yeah, I don't know who fucked up with that, but boy, good job. So here's the bad scenario: if people needed to get out and everybody got gas, let's say that they got it from Jerry's gas station and fried pork skins, you know, because we have to do something to make it just not normal. And you know, you get your gas at Jerry's, and then you're out there driving. Oh man, storm! I don't want to be here. I don't want to get into this shit. You know. And then boom, there you go. Now you got bad gas, and then you stall out. What's this? Let's see. Well, we got a hurricane supposedly coming. Yeah, it's supposed to be, but you know, it's coming through the Gulf, so I don't know. You know, every time that they say something's coming through the Gulf, it usually takes a turn for whatever the hell it wants to do. So you never really get a true like, oh man, I know exactly what's going on with this, because you know, when I was there, I mean, I went through 2 hurricanes, and yeah, the last one was like 2017, and that one was a little rough, but man, you know, if you're not from there or lived there or been through one or even have an idea, the only, you really don't know. It's not like a tornado. You got a little bit of time, because it has to come from the ocean onto land and whole bunch of shit, and then depending on how it's moving and how much wind it's going to have, and if the wind changes, it'll change direction, and it may not even come to land. It's like a prediction. Yeah, it's weird. It's crazy though, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, hey, it's just Mother Nature, but you know, you got to be careful, because sometimes you're gambling with it. You know, you never really know how the weather's going to do whatever it decides. Damn, I didn't want to do that. However it decides that it wants to go. I mean, you know, but there's no reason to lose your mind over it. I know there are people out there that just go buck wild fucking crazy every time they're like, oh, a hurricane's coming or something. You know, when they start, the only thing I can tell anybody from my perspective with it, if they start talking about, hey, there might be, go on ahead and get your water, get you some wood before people start going buck wild crazy, because the moment they say, oh man, it's like, you know, a day or 2 out from hitting shore, and that's when everybody goes nuts and buy up all the gas and the food and get crazy. You know, they're saying a possibility, go on ahead and get your shit ready. You know, it's just rather be safe than sorry, but also don't go broke over it too. Because you got to be careful with what you do. Also, like, I don't understand why people do that. I'm like, oh man, we're gonna have a bad storm. Shit, I'm gonna go buy me some frozen pizzas. I'm gonna go like you're gonna have power. Like you're really gonna have power? Huh? Seriously, dude? Like, what are you doing? But you know, that's the you know, that's fear. That's fear and panic, and that's okay. I mean, shit. Nobody wants to go through that. It's a terrible feeling, because all it is just, you know, even if it's not the hurricane, the storm surges are bad too. It's already happening. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was already slamming down there in the Gulf, coming through, or if it's already in that area, because they move fast. They move at a couple of 100 miles, you know, like 100, 120 miles per hour. I like these ones, those panic. Hurricane that they're first. Yeah, you know, that's the same thing with like the apocalypse with that, as well as the terrorists. And I've said this to you and many other people. You know, people who prep all the time, who go absurd with prepping. You guys are, I hate to put it this way, some of you who may be watching my show who prep, and I'm not aware of this. I'm not saying this because you know, like I want to make fun of you. or I'm trying to make a mockery of you. If you're preparing and you got the funds to be able to do it, by all means, please do, because that's something to be a little bit of peace of mind. Now, there's not going to be 100% because there are other factors, but I always ask this question: what are you going to do because I've talked to people who have big bug outs, like shit, I can last 5 months, almost a half a year off of this stuff. I said, right, but what happens if you and your family are on vacation, going to go see some family or something in a different state? You didn't bring 6 months worth of rations and shit with you, and it's in your garage or basement or whatnot. What are you going to do then? You can't get home, and forbid that you get stuck in a position that you can't get out of, then you're kind of screwed, aren't you? So what can you do? What is there to be done? Kind of nuts, it's just when you think about it. Let's see, when it snows here in Tennessee, close bottles of milk and bread, wine, stock up on ammo and guns. I mean, yeah, stocking up on ammo and guns is good too. I mean, my thing is everything needs to be prepared. You have to be prepared in a smart moderation. You can't just you ain't running around here like you got an infinite carry capacity and shit. You really got to think of, oh man, shit hits the fan, I can't stay here anymore. We gotta go. Shit's bad. Who knows? Could be a fire, whatever the case may be. You got to get the fuck out of there. You got to move. You got to go. And then you sitting over here trying to figure out, pissing around, trying to figure out I got all these. I got 70 crates worth of food, and you over here trying to get 5 men in a dolly to move all your ammunition. That's absurd. Don't do that. Just carry enough to be able to take care of yourself and be okay. And past that point, I mean, you gotta think there's gonna be a point, even with all the prep, you're not gonna be able to have everything for very long. You're gonna run out of all that shit too, and then you're gonna be with everybody else. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to be a grumpy Gus or trying to be someone that's like, man, you just want to just shit on everybody's possibility of hope. No, I mean, hope is good to have, but you also have to have common sense. Hope for something better to happen, but have enough common sense to know, okay, when shit ain't happening good, we need to make another plan and figure something out. And if you get to the end of all your planning, sometimes you just gotta just be still and just wait. Sometimes you gotta be still and can't make a move. That just happens sometimes. But what do I know? I'm just an artist. I don't know anything. Let's see. That came out really well. Oh yeah, he's got a crotch piece. We're gonna make that. We're gonna make that gold. Yeah, there we go. I don't understand why people will go in underground bunkers and a huge earthquake is happening. See, it's the thought of it. The human mind is a very interesting thing. It's kind of like an ostrich. Human beings can almost mimic an ostrich in the way of, if I don't see danger, I'm okay. As long as I don't see that I'm going to get screwed or this thing's going to crush me or whatever the hell the problem is, oh man, I'm perfectly fine. You could be sitting there, perfectly thinking that everything's okay, and you're not. And you could be right there about to get destroyed and just like, man, I'm perfectly fine. Ain't nothing bothering me. I'm okay. Nobody's bothering me. I can't see because I have a friend that actually said that one time. And he was like, I asked him, I said, what would you do if there was like some monsters or something that came out and started like attacking? And he was like, well, if I don't see it, I'm perfectly fine because it ain't real. And I said, what? It ain't real? What if you get chewed up? I can't see it. I won't know I'm getting killed. And I'm like, wow, that's very sad. That's very sad. But some people are hey, they're good with it, and it's cool. Nothing wrong with that. But I don't know, man. Different strokes for different folks, I suppose. But yeah, no, they're not going to last very long if there's something going on with that. And also, back to the question that you had, Demetra, about people with the earthquakes and things like that. They just think that, I have an underground bunker, I'll be okay, I'm going to be fine. And it's like, yeah, I mean, you'll be okay if bullshit ain't happening. I mean, yeah, you'll be perfectly fine if there's no bullshit happening. But that's the thing. When do you know if there's going to be or not going to be bullshit? Like, nobody really knows that kind of stuff. None of us really have an idea or what is causing it. Everything that we know, we're getting told different shit all the time. So you can't really be prepared 100% because, there's always changing factors. And I hate that every time that, you try to get prepared or try to do something. Everyone's like, oh, you can't do it. Factors are changing. Fuck am I supposed to do with that? Huh? You just sit there and tell me, oh man, everything changed. Oh, great. Thanks. Appreciate that. Why is this thing acting stupid? Oh, is that because I condensed that down? No. Man. There we go. Let's see, what else did you have here? Mad Mel. Dude shoes and the colors of the carpet are clashing. My eyes can't process the bleeding into each other. Those advice only. Did that fix it? But that was the only thing I didn't do. That might be a fix. I mean, I do have a darker color I can use for the carpet there. Lavender ain't gonna work for that. That'll work. I'll darken it up, and then I'll tell you what. Here, we'll just do this just to get this out of the way. 'Cause I don't want that to be confusing. Give me a second here. Let me get something and put on this carpet because I didn't go through any of these brushes. I got all this. I got all this stuff. They didn't no extra brushes for texture. I didn't get any of those. Not that I'm aware of offhand. Dadgummit, hold on. Let me find it. Because I have a pattern or design somewhere here that I can use. I just haven't used it yet. Oh man, hold on. Where did I pass it? That's mesh. I don't know. That mesh would be kind of funky. Let's see. What else do we have? There's the cats. There's bookcase. There's all that. There's blah blah blah. Smoke. There's that carpet. Oh man, come on. Buildings. Turtle shells. Oh yeah, the Ninja Turtle pictures are looking fantastic. I went real hard on the Shredder one, a little too hard on that one. That one took me 2 days to finish. Two days. And I literally was on day 2, like, oh God, what did I do, man? I put way too much shit on here. But it looks good. It looks really good. So, you know what? Fine. I'll tell you what. That's a mess. I fucked up on that. That's my fault. But I can do this though. We do have this as an option. I can come down here and I can select one of these. And then what we will do here is we will change that. Hey, Demetrius, stop. Don't worry about that. You didn't cause an issue. Listen, there are things that sometimes people will see that I don't see. And if you see something that I don't see, and it can make the picture either better or it can make my job easier, I'm happy for that, because I can tell you this, I am a methodical person when it comes to drawing. Okay, my pictures, whenever I'm working on them, I want them to look correct. I want them to look right the first time. I don't like running around here doing extra work for no reason if I can avoid it. And I try very hard to just do it in one shot, one time, one hit, boom, boom, boom. and I don't like to spend a lot of extra time on it because I feel like, why do I need to do that? That's just going to make everything so damn convoluted and just wasting time. And time is precious, you know. There's other things to be done, and you can't just waste all your time sitting there. So yeah, anything that anybody may see that seemed like a good idea, or maybe something that we can try. Hey Angela, welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for showing back up. And thank you. Yes, definitely. She's hyping it up. Definitely hit that subscribe if you haven't. Let you guys in on, if you guys are just watching for the first time, and let you guys in on what we're doing. And the name of the game here. The game is that usually I will do a, hey, what do you guys want to draw? And the first person to put something in will be the base of what the picture that we're going to draw for the show is based on. So if you say, hey, I want to draw, what do you want to draw? And someone says, hey, draw a cardboard box as a human being, then I'll draw a cardboard man. Man made out of cardboard boxes or something. Then someone else might say, hey, can you know, have him with a fish cane or something. I might make a stick made out of fishes, or might make a cane out of made out of fish, or I don't know, something. But that's how it works until we finally make a picture and I manifest what it is everybody in the chat wants to see. And then we also talk about things because, you know, I feel like this is just to be able to just talk, have a good conversation, watch, draw. It's almost like a podcast, kind of. I don't know. It's just an entertaining show. That's the only thing I can say. I enjoy drawing, and I like talking to you guys. So that's what this is. That is what, you know, Drawing with Mad Mel is. We just have a good time, and you know, we practically can talk about anything. Let's see, what do we got here? Hello, you know, I respect your artwork, and thank you. And it's Angela. Oh, thank you, Angela. Yeah. So, you know, what was I gonna say? Yeah. So yeah, cool. So thank you. And you know, I'm doing new material, getting new stuff out, trying to work on new things. So the channel is growing. We're almost near 100 subscribers, which is great. And you know what? It's all been natural and organic, and you guys have been awesome with all the work that you have done. Thank you very much. All the work that you guys have done, I thank you all so very much. You guys have done a great job talking to people, getting the information out, getting other people to subscribe. Whatever you've done, I appreciate it. I like it. I like it a lot. So aw, dadgummit, bastard chew. Yes, getting there, almost at 100. And we're gonna, once we hit 100, we're gonna have ourselves a party in here, and we're gonna have ourselves a awesome time. You know, I might do the an all day kind of thing. Maybe do do something on the weekend. I don't know. I just know that we're almost close, and September will be whenever I have to look and see. But whenever I posted that video the first time on September, it was great. And you know, I really thought nobody would want to watch any of my stuff. That's really, I almost didn't do it. I really did. But the Duchess murder was like, why are you not even going to try? And I was like, no, I don't think that anybody's going to watch. And she was like, well, you don't know until you try. You got to at least try. I'm like, whatever, fine. So I did, and I'm glad that I listened. I'm glad that she gave me the suggestion to give it a try, because I didn't think I would. You know, first couple of videos I put out, and I'm like, oh man, whatever. You know, and then time went by, and I'm like, God, man, ain't nobody watching, nobody cares, whatever. And you know, you can get down on yourself, and it's okay. And listen, I'm not saying this to make anybody feel bad or depressed or anything, you know. But yeah, it's just, you know, I was like, dang, what am I missing here? What's going on? What is really, where am I missing my shot with this? And you know, I just kept going, and I can say, there are some days that is a little bit more defeating than others. I saw my own growth with the channel. What was it, like 2-3 days ago, something like that? Because I had an opportunity where I could have got really messed up. I could have got really messed up because I don't really pay attention to like the algorithm stuff. I think that shit will drive you insane if you're not careful. You got to be careful because that shit can literally drive you crazy if you're not sound in the mind, because it gives you get a good feeling when you're like, oh man, I made it. Oh yeah, you're close to this goal. Oh man, keep going. You're almost, you're like, oh shit, this is great. But then you become addicted to it. It's not, you don't stream or do what you're doing because of the passion anymore. You're doing it trying to, get more people and likes, which is nothing wrong. That's also part of it. Don't get me wrong and be like, shut up, Mel, you don't know anything. Mel, you don't know what's going on, blah, blah, blah. No, you gotta have people. You gotta, I wouldn't say cater to people, but you do have to have a little bit of, finesse to be able to have, people want to come and watch you, so yeah, you gotta have something there, and I get that, but it's a little hard. So if you are interested in trying to stream, I would definitely say, it's a rough road, and it's very hard, and I struggle every day with it. But it's a wonderful feeling when you get an opportunity to finally be like, man, yeah, I made it. I'm starting to make some progress, and things are starting to actually work. Yeah, I just want to share that. And yeah. All the troll voice of people complaining and stuff. Yeah, I know. I had some people tell me earlier today. Hold on a second here. Let me get myself situated. Get my cup of coffee. And no, it's not going to cause me to not be able to sleep. I got something that can take care of that. I have some melatonin. And this coffee is not really, it's just regular blend coffee. It ain't nothing serious. So it's not gonna twist me up or anything. But yeah, no, I use that voice because I don't know. That's just how I feel sometimes when I hear certain people just start doing that. They just blah blah blah, yeah. They always got something to fucking say, And you guys know what I'm talking about. There's always somebody, There's always that one damn person that's always got something to say. And it's like, why? What do you have to say to me, But those people, that's how I feel that they talk. That's how I feel like when they talk. They're like, I wouldn't do it. I understand what you would do that. I understand what you would do that. And it just sounds like they're just a bunch of brain eating cave dwellers, troglodytes. I said it. Drooling, beating on stupid stuff. Now, I'm not going to say like anything special, but there are people out there, and we know them. And I'm going to say this, and I'm not saying this to anybody. I'm just saying this to somebody. If you are that person and you don't know, or you have a feeling you might be, you need to change your life. Okay? Man, I ain't gotta listen to the fucking thing you gotta say, Mel. This is gonna leave you with no friends. I'll tell you that. It's hard being out here with no friends nowadays, boy. You don't want to be out here with no friends. It's bad. It's bad enough just being without any, but man, shit, you don't want to be that person. You just don't want to be that person. That's just what I'm saying. Now, I'm not a trained professional. I am a professional, but I'm not a trained professional in that. But that's okay. You don't have to be, really. But yeah, everybody's got them, and it's always good to have haters, because this is the reason why. If you're doing something right, people are going to hate on you regardless of what you're doing. They're always going to get slightly tipped or twisted up or something, and it's okay. I mean, it's okay if they do, but you just can't worry about them. I always think I've had people in the past, hell, just be like, you suck, you can't draw, you're no good. You can't be a comic book artist. You can't do this. And I'm doing it. What am I doing right here? Thank you very much. Yes, hit that subscribe button. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing that right now. Let's see, what are we gonna give her? Because that's a lot of red right there. Okay, red bottom shoes. I want to come back to her because I still can't figure out what I want her to wear. This guy's gonna be easy. I just put darker vest. Got the bulletproof. There we go. Got down. It's techno time. Techno time. There we go. I guess I'll just give him regular old-fashioned military boots, because this guy just looks like he's just a tight ass. So this is going to be tight ass Terry. Tight ass Terry has no fun. He always likes to make sure everybody's having a bad time during missions. He's always complaining, always running around, wug wug wug. What do you mean by woog? Just blah blah blah. I don't know what's going on. This mission sucks. Why do we have to be here? What are you doing? Why are we doing this? I don't understand. He's also kind of a tool. Terry Tools. Ah shit! I hit the wrong thing. There we go. So yeah. I think tonight we're probably gonna go probably until maybe about 10:30, 11. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what's going on with the pictures. See how well everything's turning up. And then let's see, we're gonna do his hair, and his hair is gonna be like a little brownish kind of. Yeah, there we go. Cool. There we go. Now we got that. Got that. We got that. Okay. The navy blue. There we go. Hey, there we go. Notifications on all. So you don't miss out. Yes, definitely. Make sure your notifications are on. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate that. Make sure your notifications are on, guys, so that way you don't miss out like she just posted there. You don't want to miss out on that. Definitely do so. Just going to keep hyping it up. So, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate that. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, I spent a small amount of time searching for new music all the time, and yeah, it gets it can be rough some days, because I'm actually hitting bedrock at this point. Like, I'm running out of stuff to be able to play, because there's only so much that you can get, so it's like a party. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Well, I mean, I had a lot of friends that were DJs. I still do have a lot of friends that are DJs, and it's kind of neat. And and I also spend some time messing around with finding out when the song is going to switch over. As you can do that, it's You just gotta match up the timing. Oh boy, wait, did I? Oh wait, hold on a second. Where's that pin? Where is it? Damn, gray tones. Here we go. Oh man, yes. Thank you for showing up, Duchess. Appreciate it. Yeah, I know this guy's kind of has a Venture Brothers look to it, a little bit. Didn't realize it until just this second that he almost looks like somebody from that, or someone from S.H.I.E.L.D., you know. So that's going to be interesting. I will also want to try to find out if we can watch. Well, I know we probably can't watch it because they're very tight-assed about watch parties. But I've heard people talk about, oh man, you can do a watch party on YouTube. So I don't know, because I know that they're always, you know, ass on shoulders about copyright. So, but yeah. All right. So we're almost about done with this. He said B. That's what the man said. He just said B. You know, I thought of something terrifying the other day, guys. What if people didn't actually like talk? What if we made like car noises, like horns? Like what if we did that? Like we didn't talk at all. We just made like aruga noises and shit like that. And we lost the ability for speech. And that's all that we had. That'd be a terrifying world to live in, I'll tell you that much. Now some of you might be like, Mel, what are you on? What are you doing? Listen, man. I know what I'm talking about. Okay? It'd be a terrible, terrible world. Maybe. I don't know. It might be fun. Yeah, I do. I make those honking noises all the time. You know, I don't ever really think about it because I just, you know, I'll just walk up, sometimes be like, and just nowhere, don't care, for no reason. There ain't no reason why, I just do it because I can. You know, that's, hey. Yep. Yeah, there, just like that. Yeah, making noises. I mean, I don't mind it, but I think after a while it would probably get a little annoying. I think it would probably get a little bit on the nerves, because it's like, all right, listen, man, I need to know, what do you want from you know, what do you want to eat? Honk. I don't need that shit. What do you want to eat? No, you're not honking at me. You know, driving in your road rage. What, honking? If I had a honking voice, you know, you say I have road rage, like I have it really bad. Now I do, okay, I do to a degree, all right, to a degree. Ooh, that's funky. I like that. Uh-oh. That build up, man. What have we got here? I think I'll just talk in road speak from now on. Yeah, I'll just talk. Yeah, just that. Yeah, don't even use real language. Just talk. Just use road talk. You know. I mean, it's better than if people were making like that static noise from a CB radio every time you try to talk to someone. You just doing that. That would be even worse. You know, so if you think that, oh, well, Mel, that ain't that bad, you know, no, it could be worse. It could. Oh, shit, you guys just dropped a whole slew of stuff. Hold on. At this point, road rage is the way of life. True. It's hard not to have road rage nowadays with all the stupid people driving. Yes, that's true. That sounds close to eating brown beans and cornbread. Whoa, okay. Hey, now. Slow down. Yeah. Yeah, no, no. All I'm gonna say is, yeah, you can't drive without road rage. It's impossible. Okay. Now, I'm going to hold off because I could go in on this, and I know I have to watch what I'm saying because I don't know. Like I said, it could just be simply people have things going on, but I know I felt like, man, I was talking too much and people didn't like the show last week. So I don't know. Maybe it was just an off day, but I will say this, there are too many damn distracted people out in the world today. Okay, let's just be real. I'm going to just do this real quick and just be done. I'm going to work on this, and I'm not going to procrastinate with a lot of time on it. But just I want to get this thought off my chest. There are a lot of people out there that are distracted, running around, and we don't have any way of being able to stop these people from just idle-mindedly just going through the world. They drive, they work, they're out in public, and they are a menace. They don't have any way of being able to understand what's happening around them, and they cause people to be either put in accidents or they cause people to be put in almost life or death jeopardy. Like, for example, I'm driving, I'm trying to go somewhere, you're trying to go somewhere, and everybody's doing fine, and then you got Betsy Sue over here that's just a ditz and she don't know what she's doing, or you got Carl driving and Carl's an asshole because he should have left 45 minutes ago to get to work, but no, he wanted to be a dumbass and he wanted to watch one more TikTok and fiddle around in the bathroom. Now he's late. Now he's over here hauling ass, and what does he do? He cuts you off, or someone ain't paying attention because they're fucking around on their phone. All of these things. I don't have road rage. What my issue is this. Okay, some of you may or may not know this. I've been in 2 accidents. Okay, I said this I think I mentioned this last episode, last live stream. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I think I did. But there are times that I was in 2 bad car accidents, really bad, and that installed something in me that I never want to happen again. I never want to be in that damn position ever again. I don't ever want to be put in a position where my life is in jeopardy because some asshole decided that they're too damn stupid to understand traffic laws. I don't want to be in a position where someone ends up having an accident with me because of the fact that they're not paying attention and they almost took my life because of their negligence. I don't want to be there. I don't think anybody should be there. Everybody's trying to get somewhere. Everybody's got somewhere that they need to be, something that they need to do. And then you got unnecessary people out here doing unnecessary shit. And that's where it really comes down to. Insurance is too high. It's hard to have insurance. And then there's the catch-22. I need insurance. I can't have insurance. I need to get rid of it. But you're an idle-minded person. You're not paying attention. Am I saying driving with no insurance is a good thing? I ain't saying that. I ain't saying anything about that. But I am saying this. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, because how can you pay insurance without having a job? And if you don't have a job, you don't drive. And if you don't drive, you don't have a job. And if you don't have a job, you can't pay. You see where I'm going with that? That snowball's picking up fast. Snowball's picking up fast. It's enough to make you throw up, and that'll drive you nuts. That's all you need. You just need that, and then you got to make that choice. Like, I just don't. I got to do it. But then, you can't now, because you may be solid what you're driving, but you got other assholes who are not, and then now you're in a position that you don't need to be in. We've all been somewhere. If you've never had an issue with anything like that, like a road rage person or an asshole on the road, hey, consider yourself lucky. You are a lucky one, and cool. And I have been contributing to somebody's rage before, because I've been idle-minded. Now, I will say this, it goes hand in hand. Sometimes you can be idle-minded yourself. Let's keep this clear. Not everybody is always paying attention, but try to pay attention a little bit more. Okay, you might pay attention a little bit more. It might be saving you and something like 4 other people's lives, and you may not even realize it. But that's just one of those weird things that happen sometimes. Yeah. And hey, here's another thing too. I don't care if you're new to the channel or not. And this might get me in trouble for saying this. I gotta fix those shoelaces for saying this, but I'm gonna go on ahead and say this. I want to get this off of my chest. All right, and we're gonna be done. Once I get done with this. Okay, let me see how I can put this the nicest way possible. Because I don't want to be an asshole. Okay, if you are driving in the far left lane, I'm gonna put my pen down so you can see my face. If you're driving in the far left lane and you're driving slower than the recommended speed that is on the sign, okay, get out of the fucking lane, period. Get out of the lane, okay? So sick and tired of people. I don't know if anybody's dealing with this in any other country, in any other state, but I can tell you this much. I'm sick and tired of every time I get on the interstate, there's some asshole that don't know what the fuck they're doing in that far left lane, and they just drive so damn slow. So slow. Now, you might be saying, hey, man, you ain't supposed to speed. Yeah, well, you know what? You ain't supposed to lollygag in the left lane. It's supposed to be a pass lane. And I make sure my ass is moving fast enough to pass. Okay? That's what I'm doing. You know, I know what that is for. I know it's a pass lane. And guess what I'm doing? I'm passing your ass. Now, please move. Get the fuck out of my way. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't want you here. Go. Get out of here. What are you doing? Why are you here? Why are you here? Just move. Why don't you move? But they don't. They don't. And you know, the last time I saw someone doing that, the last time it was this lady, and she was just, I mean, mouth open, just stuck in a gap. I don't know where she was. In her mind, whatever the hell she had going on upstairs, it either must have been consuming her completely, or she was just disconnected from reality, which happens to some people when they drive. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I'm not saying that like, oh man, shame on you. You know, I mean, it happens to people. Some people just say, man, I'm out here, I'm driving, I'm trying to do my thing, and then bam, I just, you know, I slip off. You know? And you might be like, what you talking about, Mel? Like, what do you mean I slip off? Hey man, sometimes you're out there, you're driving, you know, and everything's going good, and then next thing you know, bam, I'm just slipping the fuck off. I'm gone. And then, where'd you go? I don't know. I just was staring off into space, and next thing you know, I'm in a different state. Now, I'm making a joke now, obviously. I can't find what I want to use for his damn pants. I hate that. I guess I'll use this darker reddish brown. That'll work. Yeah, this is good. That's good. That's a good contrast. I can work with this. Anyways, yeah, so you know, it's kind of one of those things. It's like, damn, what do you do? So just watch out. Just watch out, man. Just watch out. And for those of you, I don't know if there's any younger viewers, because I mean, I don't mind if you're young and you watch. I mean, you know, I cuss, and you're going to do it one day too. So, I mean, you know, whatever. It's the truth, you know, and that's just what it is. I mean, I'm not saying, you know, hey, that's what you should do, run around, start cursing everywhere that you go. Don't do that. But that is something that you're probably going to do. So it's not like, I mean, what do you guys want me to, you know, that's another thing too. You got to be that, you know. Just, there's so much shit, but yeah, definitely everybody just watch out there with driving, and especially people from different states, you know, whatever. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to rant too far, but that's as far as I'm going to go with that right now. But yeah, just be careful out there, man. I'm going to ask you guys a question. I'm just curious about this. Now, I'm not going to try to get into a deep conversation with this, what I'm about to ask, okay? So, we can just take it lightly. We can take it easy. We ain't got to get real heavy into anything, okay? But, I'm going to ask this. So, you guys ready for fall and everything? Are you guys ready for it to get cold? I know some of you. I know some of you. I know one person very close to me that's like, will you shut up about it being cold? I get it. Some people don't like it. I get it. I'm not trying to push. All I'm saying is, and just hear me out. All I'm saying is I'm tired of fucking heat. I'm tired of the heat. I'm tired of being sick. I got every damn thing I wanted to do this summer. I couldn't do because while I was on the surface of the sun outside, you know, I got tired every day. I would go to sleep and wake up the next day to the opening of fucking Terminator 2. I'm on fire, skeleton outside. You know, it's so bad. Mosquitoes are bad out there. Not because they want to just drink your blood. They're trying to drink your blood to cool off. They can't. They die. You know. Definitely hit that subscribe. Don't forget. Yeah. Thank you, Angel. Appreciate that. But yeah, no, that's that. You know, I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. Now, granted, I'm going to be like, man, I'm tired of it being cold at some point. Now, I know that. You know, can't be happy with every damn thing. Now, let's see here. Oh my God, yes, I'm so sick of the heat. It's been like 100 to 120. Yeah, no, in Florida? Fuck no. People, yeah. I had to deliver people's food and groceries, and man, Jesus. Yeah. Careful with that, Demetria. Don't be talking about I want snow. Don't you do that, because here's another problem. See, snow brings its own issues. Just like people in Florida, you got to know how to drive in the rain. There's no way possible you can drive down there in Florida without knowing how to drive in the rain. If you don't even have the general concept of how hydroplaning and how uneven surfaces work, you're going to fail in Florida, okay? And the reason why I'm using that as an example is because here in Tennessee, it gets even worse when it starts to snow because nobody knows how to drive in the snow. It's horrible. They get out there and they think it's the fucking internet, you know, like Daytona 500. They're out there just rip shitting around. And then, but I will say, though, the worst part of all of that is having some yeehaw. And I'm not being mean if there's any cowboys or anything out there watching. I mean, I like cowboys. You guys are cool. But, you know, there's some asshole in a jacked up truck always trying to run fast because, you know, his truck is lifted 75 feet off the ground. You know, trying to prove a point. And one of those dudes end up doing the last, I don't know, my whole life that I've lived in this state, except for a few years when I didn't. Every time. Never fails. They always end up in the ditch. They always end up messed up somewhere, twisted up in some shit, you know, because they can't drive. Because they just have a hard time. You know, they're trying to race down snow and trying to, oh man, I got a lifted truck, I can do this. No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't do that. No. No, sir. No, sir. See, quit lying to yourself and getting other people messed up because you're over here telling half-truths and whole lies. Getting people always messed up. Man, I know Ricky was able to do it. I can do it too. No, Ricky's a fool. That's how he was able to do it. Did he tell you that where his truck ended up? Ricky decided that, oh man, I can't be here. I got beer in the car. I'm a man. I can't do this. And then what did he do? What was the first thing he did? He put it in four-wheel drive, hit a patch of ice, and jackknifed that thing into a ditch. He got out, walked home, and you think that he's a great person? You know? Now, I know that had nothing to do. What was that supposed to mean, Mel? You didn't make no damn sense. I did. I said all of that to come back to this. You know, not everybody has the ability and luck to be able to get out of snowy situations, and it sucks, and I don't want to deal with it because I don't know the situation where I live if they even salt that well. I don't know. Well, I like snow and the cold. You asked if we were ready for fall, cooler weather, and I'm ready. No, I know what I asked. I'm well aware. I know what I asked, but I didn't ask, you know, we were like, snow, and I'm like, ugh, snow. I don't want to deal with that. And that brings the next group of problems, but it's okay. You know, live and learn, right? There we go. We're going to give him his mohawk, and then we're going to go on ahead and get the fuck out of here on this picture. This man's insane, but that's okay. Bwomp, bwomp, bwomp. Bwomp, 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 bwomp. Bwomp, 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 bwomp. Bwomp, 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 bwomp. 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 Yeah, why not? Fuck it. You know, I have to have something purple somewhere, so whatever. I don't care. Why not? Okay. I think. Did I draw an extra piece of leg? I don't know what the fuck I did there. That's weird. Anyways, that's strange. I thought I added an extra piece of leg. You added more hip, you know. That would be weird if let's see. What if human beings had like two sets of hips? Like you had a front-facing set and a back-facing set, and they're both connected to you. That would be weird. That'd be really weird. That's ugly. I don't like that. No, those shoes hurted in my face. That hurted it. Boots and pants, boots and pants, boots and pants. Word of the wise, anybody that's using this software and that have the brush to be able to use fishnet, word of wisdom. Use that bastard after you put color down. I forget every daggum time, and this is what happens. It happens every damn time. I forget to put it down, and then next thing you know, I'm like, oh man, I gotta go in here and do extra stuff, and then it's just a mess. Like, what's going on here? Like, all of this, all this extra mess in here, and I hate that. I hate unfinished pockets, and that's the other thing too. See, the cool thing about that screen that you guys will see Thursday, or whenever I get it tomorrow and I do a little reveal. See, the cool thing is that it's all on the screen. I don't have to worry. I can get finite in here without having to like put my whole damn face into my monitor and try to look and see what's going on. I don't have to do that mess anymore, which is great for me. I don't have to fool with that, and I thoroughly enjoy it. But you know, like everything, and just kind of have to deal with it the best I can for the time being. Oh man. So what's new with you guys? Anybody do anything new and exciting lately, or everybody just doing the same old work, kids and work? Everybody just doing the same old pretty much. Stupid ass gnat. I swear, these gnat things are getting on my damn nerves. Why are they even here? Why are they even here? Why do they even exist? That's a good question. What is a gnat's job besides pissing me off? Is that what they designed for? Is that what they were created for? Just to annoy human beings? Take that trash on somewhere, man. I don't need all that. Listen, I'm good where I'm at. I don't need extra. Okay? I don't need all that. Take that and get the fuck out of my face. Oh, also, what was I gonna say? Trying to remember. Oh, yeah, when I get the new desk up, for those of you that really want an actual lesson and me showing you how I draw without digital, we're talking about actual pen and paper, we're talking about actual pencils, we're talking about actual paint, like painting. I'm going to do classes. I might do a class on the weekend for people who are interested. You tell me if you are interested and what day will work. I will put a post up soon, because since I will have this desk, I will have the ability to be able to do so with no issue. And that way we can actually do it properly, because I realized the last couple of let me show you how to draw guys, it's all been on digital, and that ain't fair, because not everybody is set up with this equipment, you know. And I'm not showboating that, oh man, well here's this equipment, because I will tell you, I started out in humble beginnings, starting out with grabbing whatever piece of paper I can grab and whatever pencil or pen or any damn thing that I could actually turn and put a mark on a page. Okay, so I'm not going to be sad about whatever you use. I don't care if you use top tier shit, or if you use something from the Dollar Tree. Whatever you can afford, you can make art with. Okay, so don't let anybody tell you, oh man, you got to have the best. Only thing that's different between having name brand art equipment and not is that it lasts a little bit longer. Other than that, it ain't about the equipment all the time. It's about the skill. It's about what you know what to do. Because I can tell you this much. I started off painting by getting my canvases from Walmart. I ain't even going to lie to you. Walmart, in the craft section, go there. Get your canvases. When we start our class, get you some canvases. They're like $5-6. Not that expensive. You can get some paints. You get a starter kit, man. $25. Get you set. Okay? I will go and I'll find out how much it costs, because I got to go there anyways. At some point, I will find out how much it costs for you guys to get your equipment and get set up. And then we will do that. Whoever wants to do it. Okay? Now, if you decide that you want to do this, the first thing I want to tell you, you know, once we can get things hammered out, and I'm not trying to be over ambitious, this is something I've been wanting to do, but I want to do it the right way. I don't want to just do it in a half-ass manner. That's silly. I hate how this turned out. Oh God, what happened here? No. Oh, wait. Oh, let's see what happened. Oh, I forgot. These were, nope. What? Count you in? Okay. Definitely. And trust me guys, it's not a hard situation either. Don't feel like, oh man, I ain't gonna be no good, or oh, I have no art ability. I taught myself. I tell you guys this all the time. I taught myself. You know, the dummies and stuff, those are just tools, man. I don't use shit. Everything I do, you see what I'm doing. I mean, I make it happen the way that it is, because I'm drawing it. I'm drawing it the way that it needs to be drawn, you know. So these are the things that, ow, piece of candy. See, I got food here that I don't want to just sit here and be a slob and eat, but I'm going to take a second here and nibble, and we can chat if you want. I'll put us in intermission, and I'll just nibble a little bit, and I'll watch the chat while you guys talk. We'll do it for a couple of minutes, you know, in case if you guys need a break, want to do something. Let's see. I really don't like any of that back there, but I don't really care at this point. I feel like I may have made a mistake somewhere. What is this going to do? I was going to cover the whole page. Shit. No. Come on now. I hate when that happens. I know when I barely touched it because it's like, oh, hourglass. I'm like, no, please stop. No, please don't. There we go. There we go. Not bad. Let's see here. I like this pen here. It kind of lets you just manipulate and shade a little bit. You see? Gives you that ability. I like doing that right, like near, actually a little bit darker. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna use this for shading. I forgot I even had that. See? There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm liking this. So he wants me to do a calendar for next year. Would you guys be interested in a calendar? You know, for sale? Would anybody be interested in that? The reason why I'm asking that now is because I can get started. Oh man, I messed that up. I can get started on that now. And if I do that, I mean, it's not like, oh man, how are you going to do all this shit, man? You're just over here just doing. No, I got body models, and see, there's things that I do. You know, like one. There are times I just draw. I got so much different stuff going on. I'm drawing all the time, like 97% of the time. I'm working. Sounds cool. Okay. Now, I want to be able to do one for both people, you know, because I know that not all females are going to want to see, you know, pinup stuff, and I know not all dudes are going to want to see like fluffy cats and shit like that. Some people want to see different stuff, so throw some ideas in here while I'm working on this, and tell me what would you like to see? What kind of calendar would you like? Because I'll tell you what, I'll do 3 types. I'll do 3 different types. And I will put them up on my store, or or I will sell them directly, because I think that I will be able to do that, because I do have a printer, and if I can get some prototype stuff done, I might be able to do it in-house. Which, with that being said, I can just sell directly, and you guys can get it directly from me. Whoa, you don't want that, you know, a little something extra. But hey, I buy a coloring book, you know, and I pay a little extra, and he'll actually sign it for me. You know, so should buy two. One to color and one to get signed. So, you know, one day it'll be worth a lot. Robot calendar. Okay. There's one for robot calendar. Okay. I'll also put this up on the YouTube channel as well to do a poll too, but I want to do it live to get you guys and what you're thinking. Make mine a single 6-foot man with only his eyes for me. Okay, so you want a special specific one? Okay. So you just want one. Okay, I see what you're talking about. I mean, that could work too. Okay. Anybody else? You got an idea, thought? I mean, it's doable. Anything is drawable. There's just, there are some things that you just can't recover from. You know, I mean, and I just say that because, you know, there are some things you just can't recover from if you draw. And how I know this is because I've seen these people. I know. I've watched them. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do some fadeaway. I hope I'm not taking too long on this picture. I'm doing something different now. I'm slowing down some, so I'm not like over just speed running through stuff. Like, I actually want to just take my time a little bit more, you know, put a little bit more finesse to it. But if you guys think I'm taking too long on the pictures, I can speed up some. You know, just let me know if you what you. I don't want you guys to be bored. That's the thing. I know some of you might be like, man, do whatever you want to do, Mel. But really, when it comes down to it, I don't want you guys being bored. I hate when you know, someone leaves early. I get people got to do shit. I know, but you know, I enjoy you guys being here, and I enjoy doing this. So I just like people to know that, you know, I'm not just here trying to make money off of it, because I make no fucking money off of it right now. If I make anything, it's off of commission work at this point. So, but I'd like to change that soon, and you know, I also like to build my audience. I want a guy. I want him to be able to jump off the calendar any given day. Well, that's out of my skill set. I mean, if I could, I would try, but I don't think I don't have that type of skill to get people to jump off the screen, off the page yet. I will put it this way: if I'm able to do that, you guys better watch out. You better watch out. I'm serious. I'm not joking right now. If I ever gain the ability, by some weird chance, I can draw things into existence. Shit. You better watch yourself. You better watch yourself. You know, I'll tell you right now, I try to be a good person. I really do. I put a lot of effort in trying to be a good person, but man, I'm not. I try, man. I try so hard. All right. I think what I'm going to do. This is just going to make it easier. I'm just going to scope the whole head. There we go. That would be nice. Yeah, I'm sure. Anybody else? Anybody else got an idea what they would like if we try to get some stuff made? Maybe if I sell them, the only thing though, if I'm making that if I'm making these, by hand and stuff, I think I'll probably just sell them for like $20. Does that sound decent? And the reason why I'm asking you guys because this is the thing right here, okay? And no, I'm not complaining because it's like, well, you should be happy anybody's looking at you, paying attention, and I am. I'm happy, but also, I also think about there's a lot of work and a lot of stuff you have to do to get to that point. To get the idea on the paper and so forth and so on. So, yeah, I want to be able, because I've ran into that so much, man, so much, guys. I just, the most defeating feeling in the world is working hard at something and someone just, mediocre at best. You ain't that famous of an artist. You go on ahead and just you take whatever little change I'm going to give you, and you be happy with that. That makes me sick. Makes me absolutely fucking sick, and I hate it. So, yeah, that's the reason why I'm doing that, or whatever. So, thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk. I say that a lot. I like saying that. The time energy and artwork is not free, exactly, and that's the problem that I run into, is that there are people that don't understand that. Like, oh well, you're just doing it all the time. Yes, I'm doing it all the time, but you don't understand what else I have to do, what else I have to possibly sacrifice, or have to change, or have to redo, or put aside for myself to do something else for somebody else. Like, I've done numerous character designs for different shit, and I've done some stuff for some people for like comics and short stories and all this stuff, and it always comes down to the same thing, man. Always the same thing. It's always like, well, I want what you did, yeah, but I mean, can't you do something about the price? It's like, no, this is exactly what I was talking about, sir, ma'am, whoever the fuck you are. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Just pay me for my time. That's it. I ain't asking for much. I mean, shit, it ain't, hell, go to AutoZone or go to somewhere and get your car. Get some parts for your car, try to do some shit, and see if they're going to let you get out of there. Just like, man, I don't give a fuck. Shit, I want to leave. Okay, good job. Go on ahead. I hope you do. But anyways, enough of that shit. Uh-oh. Hey. Yeah, man. Watch out there. Gotta be careful. Gotta watch these motherfuckers, But sometimes they want to act slick. Sometimes they want to be cute. Some of them want to watch you when you're at your job. Let's see. Let's see if I can make a song out of this. There's a man standing at the bus stop. He's always staring at me when I come there to go to work. I don't know if he's homeless or not, but he looks at me like he's going to eat my face. I don't sleep anymore. I sit and watch the TV and fall asleep on Discord, or at least I thought I did. They said I was just sitting there. Maybe I died for a little bit. I don't really care. Every day's the same. Nobody looks the same. I think everybody's a clone of somebody, or at least I think they are, or that's what I was told. Every day's the fucking same. I can't figure out what's wrong with my brain. Everything's the same. Nobody really understands my brain. Everything's the same. Nobody understands my brain. I'm twisted up in the head and nobody understands my brain. Yeah. See, it's not that hard. That cadence is simple. I don't really do music much. I enjoy it. Listen. Sometimes you need to quit eating peanut butter out of the fucking container because that's really gross. Nobody can have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because your mouth is on the container because you contaminated it. I didn't do anything. You don't have any proof. I saw you on the videotape. You watching me? We're gonna need you to badge out. The man has no nose. Wow, that was really dumb. Hey, Silverado, hello. Welcome to the stream. Glad you were able to make it. Oh boy, what is happening here? Welcome to Douglas. The club where everybody is fabulous and looks fabulous and talks fabulous. Our drink specials are diet water, 2 for $1. We also have an air bar, so if you need to get fresh oxygen, we have that available as well. Have an event for your birthday. I'm gonna bring some people. Oh boy, look at that! I just fucked my face up. I always like this song. I don't know. It's just something about that beat. Yeah. They just don't have techno clubs like they used to, man. That's really sad. I guess that was just a time. That was just an era that you just had to have been there. And it's sad. It's sad that it's gone now. Really. You know. So here's my word of advice for you guys. Why don't you guys, during this winter, we all try to exercise a little bit? Shut up, Mel. Nobody wants to hear you fucking try to give us motivational words. Quit trying to make me feel good about myself. Trying to get me in shape. Trying to keep me alive. Man, I don't need you telling me what I need to do. Okay, that's fine. No, I was just saying, you know, I'm going to try my best to exercise a little bit more. I've been exercising. I have my weights right here. I have days that I do the weights. I have a certain amount of time that I do them. I feel a little bit better since I've been, you know, hitting those weights. And don't really get a chance to walk because where I live, it's kind of a wonky little place trying to find a decent spot to walk. So, you know, can't really do that. But try to do other things, you know, try to be creative, try to find new ways and avenues of doing stuff. Now, I am looking for something specific, like the specific, nope, that ain't it, no, there's a different brush I had, oh boy, is this it? No, that's just pushing it around. That's kind of silly. Shit. Okay, so I'm looking for a specific brush. I'm looking for a hairbrush. I moved some of this stuff around. Where did I move you around to? I move you around. I move around. I move around. Here it is. You know what would also be funny? Back to what I was saying earlier. Could you imagine if there was lyrics to this song and all you would hear is honking noises? Honk. Honk, yeah. Honk, yeah, just a bunch of honk. Honk, honkaruga. Just next time you guys are watching a TV show, just think about whatever show you're watching with actual sound effects from like the 1930s, like car sound effects. Just think of that show that you're watching had those sound effects in it. That nobody talked, all the dialogue was just sound effects of car noises. It's going to change your life, I guarantee you. You might have a come to Jesus moment and be like, man, I wasn't expecting to do that. Now I understand how the whole universe works. It's all from the car honking, isn't it? It's all from the car honking. That's exactly right. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, get it and be okay. That's fine. Something I can say, like, I want to say this, and I know this is going to be a little taboo. Is anybody even, like, really in the spirit for holidays anymore with everything, like, happening? Like, does anybody even really do you guys feel, like, happy for holidays anymore? Do you guys feel happy for holidays? Like, oh, man, I can't wait for, Thanksgiving, or I can't wait for this, or can't wait for that, or you kind of like, whatever, I just want a day off from work and I don't really care. Like, where are you guys at with that? Because I noticed a lot of people really ain't feeling shit anymore. Like, it's like we're almost, nope. Yeah, see, it's like, what, why? What for? Yeah, family. Yeah, that's about it. That's how I feel. Like, shit, I just want to see people. I'm grown. Listen. Christmas for me, if there was, I don't even really celebrate Christmas much anymore. I'm just there for the food and the people. But numb to it, yeah. It's kind of like, oh, huh, okay, yeah, I feel it. I used to when my kids were little, yeah. So I mean, it's more for like children, the smaller generation and stuff. I mean, at this point, it's like, listen, man, you ain't doing shit for me special for the holidays unless you paying a bill. You paying a bill? Would you give me groceries? What you really doing, huh? You doing real shit, or are you just talking? Like, what are we really doing here? You paying my gas? Like, what? You giving me a gift card? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, but that's not the case, and it's like, I don't even care, man, unless you really, and even then, it's kind of just like, God, it's in your face, like, shit, I hate going to the store, because it's like, oh man, Halloween's about to come up, yeah, and the only reason why I even care about Halloween is for a couple of things: free, cheap candy when the candy goes on sale, and I can get more masks and shit, or whatever, if we're doing little skit videos, which I haven't done any in a long time, but stuff like that, little things that you can't get that's seasonal. But other than that, yeah, I feel that. Anybody else? You got everybody else pretty much almost feeling the same way, I feel. Because I mean, it's good. It's okay if you do. It's not anything. You don't have to feel bad. You don't have to feel like, oh my God, everybody's gonna hate me if I say something. They're gonna get pissed. I don't want that. No, don't get mad at me. Ain't nobody gonna do that, In some stores, Thanksgiving and Christmas decorations are already out. Christmas stuff is already out. Yeah, man, I'm sick of that. Like, fuck damn, man. Even September. Just leave it up. Just leave it up. Just have an aisle for it. Don't even put it away anymore. Just leave it up. Just leave it up. Like, why? Why you want it seasonal? That there are people who wait all year for this. Just let them have what they want. Maybe that's a market that someone needs to go into. Just making just a store called the Holiday Store or something, where all they sell is just holiday stuff. Maybe that could work. Because I mean, shit, if that was the case, I mean, everybody would be happy. Nobody would. Yeah, I'm liking how this is looking. Yeah, everybody would be happy. Nobody would have a problem. Everybody like, shit, I went to the holiday store and I got blah, 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 blah. Okay. Cool. You went to the holiday store. Hey, you know what? I wonder, can I? Ha, yeah, I can. All right. Yeah, I was wondering this a couple of, when I was doing some organization stuff, and I was like, man, I wonder if I could put hair on that little cat, I'm like, I'll try it maybe. And I almost forgot, and I saw a little buddy down here, and he was like smiling. Because I have a few cats. Me and the Duchess have a couple of cats. Carolina and Louise. She's insane. Louise doesn't like anybody picking her up. Okay? She likes to have her head pressed. This cat is very strange. And you might be like, what are you talking about, Mel? She likes to lay on the floor and you to put pressure on her skull like you're going to crush her brains. And she gets the biggest kick out of having her head pressed against the floor. I'm not making this up. This is legit stuff. Like, you come to my house and you can put your foot on my cat's head like you're going to stomp her head in, and she will have the greatest time. Put her little paws around you and just, kind of struggle and have a great time. And then she'll just come back and she'll lay on the floor and push her head up against your foot again. But you try to pick her up, no, she'll have a fucking fit. Lose her mind. It's crazy. I don't get it. Christmas stuff is already skip over Halloween. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know. Hey, look at that. That's cool. All right, now this has got me one. Hey, Volse. Death Wish cat. Yep. You know what? I'm gonna do something about this cat, though. I'm gonna do a little something for him. I thought I was done with this picture, but it's like every time I'm doing a little something, I keep finding a little something else, and I keep wanting to get away. This is the problem I have. This is why my time-lapse videos sometimes end up being like almost, 6 hours worth of me working on something. Okay? Because I'll start off and everything's working okay, and then I'm like, oh man, what if I put this on this person? What if I do this? What if I do this? And I'm thinking, well, I mean, if he's running around with these guys, he needs a little bulletproof vest. You gotta put the vest on the little buddy. Can't be running around with a cat with no vest. He's over here unprotected. What kind of barbaric shit are we trying to do over here? And then we'll give him a little bit of little back flap here. There we go. Okay, and then we can erase all of this and turn that to a different color. I like that. All right, let's see what's going on over here. She likes to watch me sleep too. Yeah, that's true. She does. Yes, this cat needs some type of dramatic effect. I woke up on the sofa and she was watching me. Yeah, they watch you. They watch everybody sleep. They're very attentive to like what's going on. They're like, hey, what are you doing? You over here asleep? What's going on here? You all right? Carolina especially. Carolina's the oldest of them. And Carolina will just watch you. She's like, I don't know what you're doing, but I want to make sure you're not doing anything I don't like. And apparently I'm a cat whisperer, because I can, I don't know, it's weird, it's very strange. Many people have seen this, my mother's seen it, friends have seen this. Once upon a time I dated someone and she had 6 cats. Yes, I'm not getting into that really. That was a mess. Yeah. So when I would come home from work, the cats would just line up at the door. They would just line up. I didn't even do anything. I didn't train them. I didn't do anything. It was like I was the alpha cat of the house. Like I don't know. Like they would follow me. They would stop. It was wild. It was really wild. I had people watching and they're like, what's going on? And if I was upset with something, then they would go and, if they found anything with your scent on it, they would piss on your stuff or throw up on it. Yeah, I've had that before, because at that time, that individual that I was, with, her mother came by, and her mother was kind of a mean person, and one of the cats at the time, she was acting really mean,
And I don't know. The cat kind of picked up on the energy, and leads to say the cat wasn't a cat that was sick, but they did hurl in her suitcase. I mean, what do you want them to do about that? Hey, that ain't anything I can fix, you know. Maybe you shouldn't have been coming in the house acting an ass. I'm just saying that was you know. Yet again, that was a long time ago, and I don't know. That was back in early 2000s or so. Those cats line up at the door quickly, waiting for you to come home. Yeah, you saw it. Yeah, Dimitri, you saw it. You were there. You saw it. I think Volse's seen it too. I think Volse's seen it once or twice. Yeah. So I mean, it's wild. It was really, really crazy. All right, now we can come in here with some detail. Oh man, I was really trying to get away from this picture today. I was really trying to get away from this. Like, oh man, we can just get done with this. We'll be in good shape. What is that? Was that what was already here? Yeah. Hold on, let me fill this. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the show so far. I hope you guys have enjoyed being here. Yeah, it is. It was. It was. It was. I will say this though, without, because I'm not going to slander that person. They have problems, and I want to leave it alone. But I will say this: she had a terrible time with the cats after I left. When we separated, went our separate ways. She couldn't keep them. She couldn't keep them. They were just not. You know, it's not like, oh man, I can make a mind like they're, you know, a damn dog or something, but they didn't like her at all. Like the very last, I think, like 2 conversations I had, she was having an issue with them and they weren't acting right, and I was just like, pity on you. I mean, you know, I don't know what to tell you, but you saw how they act, and you know how they are, and I couldn't take them with me. I couldn't take them. You know, I lost a cat. I lost Mr. Binks. I miss him. I do. That cat was, he was a tuxedo cat. You know, solid black, little white paws. But he was like a villain cat, because he had this one white streak that went from his top of his lip all the way across, like he got cut. And it was wild. It would go all the way down his neck. And that cat was smart. I had him around when he was a kitten. And he would sit on my shoulder, like he would sit up here, either the right or the left one. But when he got older, I could kneel down and do that, and he would come up and jump and just crawl over and literally he could stand on my shoulders. He wouldn't move. He would just stand there. Wouldn't put his claws in me. I could go anywhere I wanted to. I could sit down, stand up. He would just be there. But I trained him. I did. I trained that cat. I trained that cat to do many things. And a lot of it came natural. He wanted to do it. Animals can pick on a person's spirit and behavior. Yes, they can. That's a damn truth. That's a true thing. But no, yeah, he didn't particularly care for her. But you know, that's the thing with animals. Animals are weird like that. I don't want to say weird, like, oh, that's strange. But you know, that's just something that they are known for and known to be able to do, and it's amazing. But yeah, it just sucked. I hated that. And I hated old boy didn't get to come with me, but you know, that's okay. Like I got 2 nice cats that I took care of now, and they're sweet, so it's all right, you know. But it's sad. It's sad though. I did find out what happened to him, and it was just unfortunately. I ain't gonna lie. I'll just go on ahead and just tell you guys, but I want to do something real quick. So, yeah, I know what I'm going to do here. I want to change your color up. Just because I was thinking about them, I want to do it. Yeah, I want to do it. Let me get this. So we're gonna make his little paws white. But yeah, you know, it happens. But I learned a lot. That was a learning experience, you know. Sometimes you gotta deal with shit to go through something and learn something. Now, if you go through shit and you don't learn anything, you're a fucking idiot, and I don't have any sympathy for you, and I don't care. I hate to say it like that. I know that's harsh, right? You know, it's like, oh shit, Mel, being evil again. And no, I'm not. You know, it's just sometimes some people are just dumb. I hate to say it that way. You know, you might be feeling some kind of way about it. Fine. You know, that's fine. I get it. I'll give you a minute. Okay. Still don't care. I don't care. It's fine. Look, I ain't mad at you. You know, it's okay. Everybody's got that thing. Let's see what you're saying here. I approve that message. Yes, I can say this. Yeah. So I didn't think I was gonna want to do this. I didn't even think about doing this for him, but I want to do it now. I'm actually just gonna go on ahead and show you what he looked like, because, you know, I always had a mohawk at the time. Well, you know, I wish he would have had one. That would have been cool, but, you know, things like that don't happen all the time. Let's see. I mean, I have to have a conversation with me. It's gonna man. There we go. There we go. All right. Well, I'm going to leave this to you guys while I'm drawing this. I can either do one of two things. I'll leave it up to you. I'm past the point of it bothering me in terms of pain. I talk about it because it helps me heal from it. But I will say this. If you want me to if you guys want to know what happened to Mr. Beans, I can tell you while I'm actually drawing this. I'm drawing this, and, you know, to show you guys what he looked like, but I found out what happened. I'll let you guys choose. If you want to hear about it, just put a yes in here, but I want a yes from everyone if you're able to, because I know some of you guys like to watch me and do other stuff, but I'm not going to just throw the story on you and make you feel some kind of way, because it's rough. It's a rough one, so that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it up to you to figure out if you want it, and, you know, I think, well, we got 5 people from what my counter is saying, so if I get 5, yeah, tell me, then I'll tell you. But if not, then, alright, so we got 1. This is really sad. But I will say, this is only partially of the information I know. There's another part of the story I'm not. Yeah, I know. Everybody liked Binks. Everybody liked him. He was a good cat. He was a really good cat. Well mannered. There we go. Buffering. Alright. Well, one's good enough. I'll just go on ahead and just do it. I'll just go on ahead, since, I mean, I'm sure you guys don't care. You come here to see and hear what's going on with me and know about my life. So I'll share it with you. So we'll just say I don't even know how to say this without saying. I'm not even gonna say her name. I'll just say that the individual. We'll just do it that way. Okay. So the individual after we went our separate ways, I guess got involved with somebody else that had a child that was slightly insane. Or at least that was the story that was given to me, that the child was crazy, and he ended up, lack of better words, beating the cat to death with something. That was how it was put. And then, of course, the next part was, well, this may have, couldn't take care of them, so, what do you think would happen? Just some sick shit, always somebody trying to put the blame off on you being the one that caused this. And it's like, I didn't cause shit. I didn't do anything. But yeah, he got taken away. It's sad. And took me a while to get over that. Yeah, no, it was bad. Yeah, it was bad. I'm not as bad as I used to be. Used to fuck me up really bad thinking about that. Yeah, no, the kid killed 2 of the cats. She had 6. He killed 2 of the cats, and after that, I couldn't talk to her anymore. I didn't even want to be like acquaintances anymore. I was just like, I don't know. But yeah, it sucked. It really did, and I didn't have the money to take them. I couldn't. And that bothers me. There's not much I really regret in life. I don't really regret much. I'm a solid in my mind that whatever choices I make, I make these choices. I'm an adult. I'm a grown human being. I can make these. I can do that. But yeah, that sucked. Okay, I'm trying to remember how. Oh yeah, that's right. His face was yeah. Let's see here. Something like that. I'm trying to go by memory. I don't even have any damn pictures of them anymore because my phone got fucked up that had pictures. So yeah, it's just I think I have one picture somewhere. I think I do. I think I have one somewhere, but it's like in a case. But anyways, I want to make this cool. So what the fuck? Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh man, it's already 10 o'clock. Shit, that went quick. Let's see what happened here. I have a feeling she got looped up and she deleted them. I'm not going to be surprised. I mean, there's some of you know. I'll put it that way. Some of you were around and seen it and know. You know. I wouldn't be surprised, but I really think that it was a shot of just being desperate. I know someone that I could possibly get in touch with, but I had to burn that friendship, and this is how bad it was. I had honor enough to do this. I burned the friendship to give her a place to stay, so I'll put it that way. And I'm not happy about that, but I did. I lost 2 friends just so she wasn't homeless. So, am I a good person? No, because on the same token, I was in a bad spot thinking bad things. So, so no, I wasn't that great of a person. But it's one of those things. Sometimes you just never know. But you got to learn from it. And what I learned is, this is the lesson I learned from it, and I'll give this to you guys, and you can apply it if you want to, or you can just listen and be like, "That's a good story, Mel. Thanks." Anything about this, and that was kind of the situation there. I couldn't do anything about it, and I had to learn and grow from it. I had to learn and grow, and it taught me how to be patient, and it also taught me how not to always seek not vengeance. I almost said that in a word, vengeance. Like the fuck, I'm like some old anime ninja or something. Vengeance. She was on some hardcore stuff. She was evil and deleted the cat. Remember your computer? Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of domestic situations that were happening that wasn't really that great. I mean, there wasn't. There were some questionable times. I'll put it that way. Questionable times, and things that people saw that were like, oh shit, I didn't know. Yeah, it was an experience. But I can say this now. At the time, if you would have said, if anybody would have brought this up to me, I'd probably have been like, no, and I would have been ready to fight you. But I can say this now. I'm glad I went through that experience. As traumatic of almost a decade that was. It had a handful of good moments, maybe or whatnot, but I can say I am happy I went through that. And here's the reason why. Because that taught me how to appreciate myself and to understand what my worth is. Also to watch out for people who, not everybody has your best interest. Also to be weary of, there you go, buddy. Actually, no. I'm going to give you what you deserve. I'm going to give you the, let's see. I got his color backwards, but I don't care. Anyways, that's cute. Where is it? Oh, it's here. Okay. Duh. I had a moment. I was like, shit. I had a little scar thing. I have a scar brush that I need to find. Oh yeah, no, that kid's going to become a serial killer. He's going to become a serial killer. I mean, and I'll say this. Oh hell yeah, there you go, buddy. Yeah, there we go. We'll give it. Yeah, there it is. There we go. Bam. There you go, old Binks. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. Yeah, that brought a little something extra here. We're gonna give him a gold chain. Yeah, we're gonna give him a gold chain. He can't be with a group of hitmen without a little bit of something. So we're gonna hook him up. We're gonna give him a chain. He can't be running around here looking like a bum. Can't be looking like a scrubby man. Now can you? Nah, we're gonna get you. Let's see, get you some gold. Gold it up. I'm gonna get you something bright. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Let me take a look at this chat real quick, man. I looked away for a minute. Damn. Okay, let's see. I can't. Yeah. All right, Angela. Good night. Thank you for showing up. For the back alley behind. It says he has the best. This is interest in mind. And for a 70-30 split. If I sold him my organs. Wow, okay. Damn. Anyone that messes with people's food, toothbrushes, is horrible. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that went on with that was crazy. Yeah, but that's also the other part too, is that there you are. Oh man, hold on. That chain looks like shit. I don't like that chain. That chain was trash. Oh yeah, this is nice. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Oh yeah, that's killer. I like that. Yeah, there we go. Oh man, those shoestrings. I ain't even feeling that anymore with the shoestrings. I think I'm just gonna turn those to slides. Probably. Nope. That didn't work. Oh boy. There we go. Alright. Cool. So there was a lace brush that I tried to use that turned out to be trash. Wasn't really happy with that, so now we're just going to go on ahead and just scrap all of that mess. I don't even want to be bothered with it now. We're going to have them as some slide-ons. You know, why not? You know, it's the future. You can have your slides if you want. I'm just going to take them away. Okay. Alright. And now, brushwork. I really thought that I was done with this, but I mean, it's okay. Shit, I like it. What do you guys think? You like it so far? You like it? I do. It's pretty neat. This will also be another poster. I think I'm going to do another, let's see, what was I going to do? No, I don't need to add anything. I'm at a threshold now. I don't need to add anything else to this picture because there is a certain point where you get to where you can really jump the shark with your art. Okay, like you have to know as an artist, and I wanna just explain this to you guys because you know I'm an artist. I'll explain this is what I do. This is what I'm going to explain to you. There's a threshold that you have to be aware of when you're doing your work, that you know when you need to stop. Okay, now am I saying like, oh man, you know, thank you, like, oh man, do you know what you're really talking about? Yeah, I do, because every picture I've ever done, it always ends up the same. Everything works fine, everything's great, everything's going wonderful, I'm having a great time, great session, everything's happening the way I want it to. And then there's one thing I want to try. I just get this wild hair in my ass, like, oh man, I've got to try this. And what happens? It turns to absolute dog shit, and I hate it, because everything I worked on, everything that I was working on just turned to trash. Like, is null and void at that point. You can't really. Well, you could always save it, Mel. I mean, yeah, I could. Yeah, I could. I'm not saying that I can't. But you know, there's it's just you get in a rhythm, and then everything's going well, and it's just like right now, everything's just like, oh man, swimmingly. You know, just shit. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, I'm in there, and then boom. It's the same thing with video games. You know, like when you're doing a mission and you're like, oh man, I need RPGs especially. I'll use this as an example. You just got your ass beat in a boss fight. You know you need to go back and put your shit away and save. You know this. You know without a shadow of a doubt. And then you got that dumbass thought that pops up. Hey, what's over here? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, a picture looking good. Please don't add a mess. No, I'm not going to. I'm just doing detail right now. No, I'm not gonna mess it up. Believe me. No, I don't want to get involved with that. That's not what I want to do. But yeah, you know, you've got that part of the game. I've done that. Everybody's done that. And then you get so pissed. I want to go back, but no, I had to go here. And then you get mad at yourself, and then you get mad at, you know, the whole group if you're playing with a group of people. You know, it's just everything goes to shit. And you don't have to do that. You know, with art, you just kind of just take your time. You know. And it's not bad. I'd rather take your time and do it right the first time than to rush through it and screw up and then have to redo the whole damn thing multiple times. That's just me though. That's just me and my workflow. But it may be different for everybody else. Now the rendering will be different. I'll do something different with that. Don't worry about what I'm doing with that. Okay. You just let me handle that. I got that. I can tweak that to be able to work properly. Because I just want enough. I just want enough to give that little bit of depth and separation. Oh boy, look at those boots. Nice. Okay, and then we're going to come through here with this. Yes, sir. Look at that. Oh, hell yeah. What we got here? Okay, you got it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm working it. Yeah, look at that. Yes. Now I'll probably put the pistol on there, and yeah, kind of glad I picked this picture back up. I was a little like, I went on to other things and just kind of, whatever. I didn't think much of it, I didn't think much of it, but cool. We got something, and it worked out. All right, so we got her. My favorite is the chest gun holster. Yeah. Well, see, here's the funny thing. The chest gun holster, I got a neighbor down the street that actually walks around his house. He's outside all the time with a chest gun holster and a pistol, okay? He was cutting the grass and had his Glock on him. He was out there throwing the trash away with his Glock. Now, mind you, we're not living in a bad neighborhood. We don't live anywhere that has a lot of like crime or anything like that. We live kind of out in the rural area. So I mean, he's walking with his gun. Granted, we have coyotes and other shit, but you don't see him during the day. But man, this guy, he's ready all the time. Nothing wrong with it. I don't have a problem with it. I know if I'm around him and something goes down and I ain't got my shit with me, he's going to take care of it. Or if he dies, he's got a gun, and I can just grab it. So I mean, and that I know that's grim. I know that's grim. I know that's grim. Don't give me shit about it, okay? But let's be real here. Shit got bad, and you're just gonna. Let's see. They have them for ladies in your bra. Yep, I'm getting one. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen those. It's wild, man. But I think that's a good thing. I think holsters, firearms are not bad to have, but you gotta have the right mindset for that kind of shit. And I know some of you might be like, "Oh, Mel, here we go. You're going to start talking about guns and stuff." No. I'm gonna put it very plainly. It's good to have a firearm. Guns can't kill you. A person can make the choice to kill. Okay? It's all by choice. Everything is by choice. I have a firearm myself, and I've never had it get up and say, "Motherfucker, I'm gonna blow you." It never said that to me before. I've never had it get up, and I mean, it's right next to me when I sleep, and I ain't had it rob me. I ain't had it put itself in my face. It can't. Somebody else has got to make that choice. And I'm saying that to say this, you don't have to be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. Respect it. I learned that in martial arts when I was taking Iaido and learning swordsmanship, Japanese swordsmanship. The sensei at the time, he was just, and that whole situation was kind of weird. I had just a small pocket of time with that. I did a lot of training in a small time, and that's a story for a different day. And I hope I can get back into some form of training where I don't have to spar, because I can't spar like I used to because of the kidney thing, but I would love to be able to train because that was always good for my health. But anyways, we'll get to that at a different time. But yeah, he explained to me, respect the blade, don't be afraid of it. Respect that it is sharp, respect that it is a tool, respect that it can hurt you, respect it that it can kill you. But do not be afraid of it because it is an object. It is not something that is real. It has no conscience, it has no intent. It is what it is, and it exists because it exists. And after that, it was like, well, shit. I'm not afraid of it at all, and other people weren't either, and everybody had a great time, and nobody had any problems. Guns will only kill when a person pulls the trigger. Exactly. So I mean, the reason why I'm saying that is that it's good to have, it's good to shoot, it's good to know, because if anything ever happened, God forbid, you will be prepared. Nothing's worse than just shrugging something off because of the lack of knowledge of something, and then when some shit goes down and you just sitting there, I wish I knew. No, you ain't got time for that. Oh shit, everybody came through and I didn't have a chance. They killed everybody, or they robbed me, or whatever the fucking case might be. Don't be that person. You know, I tell you these things, guys, because I don't want to scare you, and I'm not trying to be a troll and be an asshole. But I feel like, hey, you know, Mel's good at drawing, and he's also good at talking. And you know, I feel like, hey, I've been around, I've seen the world a little bit, seen some shit, survived some stuff, and I figured, I'll pay it forward. And my biggest thing is if I can either inspire somebody or help somebody, at least just one person. I mean, it may not be, you might have 5,000 people see this episode tonight, and if one person got something out of it, one person was able to get something out of it, I think I had a good show. I think I had a good time. I'm always going to enjoy me drawing. I can do this until the end of my life, and I'll be fine. I'm happy with it because I love to just create and everything. But you know, that's the thing. That's the mission. I want to try to reach people. I want to try to reach you guys. And I'm you know, if I get paid to do this, cool. You know, I mean, the main thing is I just want to be able to live happy and stable. I'm not trying to be somebody big and rich like Mr. Beast. I don't need that type of shit. I don't want that. That comes with a price I don't want to pay. All right, that type of success comes with a price that I don't want to pay. If you know, you know. We ain't got to get into that. And I hope if you know, just leave that out of the chat if you could, because I don't want to get into that, and that's some touchy shit. But I will say, you know, it is that's what I want to do, and I want to inspire somebody to you know, one should be educated on gun laws and proper gun control, and it's important to have proper education on gun safety. This is just my opinion. No, true. I mean, that is an opinion, but also that has a lot of fact to it. You and I both, Demetri, have had gun training. We both have had many hours at the range, many hours training with firearms. So I mean, it's a little bit different with us than some other people. But don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Listen now, and I'll tell you this now. Yes, there are things that I deal with, and there's going to be. I want to say this in a way that's not going to get us flagged, and I want to say this in a way that's not going to get people questioning what the fuck's going on in my business. But let's just say that you have a little bit of a sad time. You know, you have one of those the picture I just drew for the time lapse. You know what I'm talking about? If you have one of those moments, that doesn't mean that you have to, just remember, don't use that, you know, in the wrong way. But it's good to have in case of something happens, because you never know. You never know, you know? But I will say, home defense, you don't want to use a handgun. No handgun for home defense. Because home defense, if you're using a handgun, it will go straight through the wall. It'll go wherever. But what you want my boy, the shotgun. Yeah, that drop came in right on time, boy. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. You ain't even got to pull. You just hear that click, and that's it. Your stomach drops to the fucking floor. It doesn't matter if you're just shooting rocks out of it. It's gonna hurt. It may kill you. But that click, you know there's many different things that can go in it besides just a normal bang shell, right? There's shit that catch on fire. there's missile, little ordnance shit that you can shoot that have blades. You have no idea, okay? And I say that because I worked with a dude that was in the military, and he had, I think he could put 7 shells in his shotgun. I think he changed like the end to be able to put more in there later or something like that. He was getting some piece. But the last time I saw him on the smoke pole, yeah, that's right, old Smokey. But I will say the last time I saw him, he took out the shells, and I was like, okay. And he said the first one's bird, second one's slug, third one is like something else. At the very end, he had dragon's breath. And I'm like, how did you? And he said, I'm not telling you, and that's all you need to know. And I said, okay. So he had a lot of stuff. Basically, he put it, if there's more than if the first 2 shots don't take care of it, everything else is going to either take care of it or tear this house apart, and there won't be shit to take. And I was like, damn, that's serious. But you know, like, you don't have to go to that extreme. That's just, you know, that was just an example of someone who was about their business. Now, you got yourself a little protection. You need it. And here's the reason why. There might come a time, now I'm not doing this, and please do not demonetize me or do any of that shit, because I'm not talking about this in a conspiracy way. I'm just being real. There might come a time where you might have to defend yourself. Okay? And in doing so, if you're not properly trained in either martial arts, close combat, or even just normal fighting, having a firearm will be very helpful to you. Because listen, you don't want to be a statistic of somebody just coming up to you and just, you know, doing whatever, taking whatever they want to from you, or just, you know, hurting you or anything. You want to be able to defend yourself. You want to be able to take care of yourself. You want to be able to help your family, friends, anybody around, you know, and it's good to have. So don't be afraid of it, you know, and just read up on it. It's a good thing to have. And I'm not going to be like, that's because, you know, there's things coming in the future, blah, blah, blah. No. There are things going to be going on in the future, yes. There are things that we're not going to be able to stop. There are things that we don't have any real say-so in. And, you know, unfortunately, powers that be are going to do whatever the fuck they want to do. But you can always protect yourself, you know, and that's a good thing. You should do that. But yeah, again, I'm not a professional. I don't know. What do I know, right? I'm just an artist. I like it. I think, oh boy. So what are we going to do? What do you want to do? You want me to throw some blood up or leave it without the blood? Because it can get real gory. Because I got the right type of brushes and shit for it. What do you guys want? You want me to add the gore or just leave it alone? How you want it? First off, I want to save it. Especially I just enjoyed the show, man. Mel, thank you very much. I hope you have a good night, Demetra. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. We enjoyed having you here. Thank you for being here. And we will see you next time. Oh, which number is that? That's 32. Okay, I like 32. 32 is nice. 32 is very nice. I like that. Oh shit, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna remember that. See, I'm trying to remember a lot of these because I got like this whole texture pack. It's like 60 something damn brushes that came with this thing. And some of them are really cool and some of them are not, and I don't really know. So I'm always running into like, oh man, this is awesome, and I forget the damn number. But now I won't forget that because that's 32, and I can always remember 32. I will never forget that. So yeah, we're basically almost down here. Now, write it down. Yeah, I guess I'll write it down. Actually, I'm probably going to move these brushes into a favorites folder. But I know which one it is. I'm probably going to move everything into a favorites folder. That's probably going to be the easiest way to do this, is because I got way too much shit. I just got everything when it was on. I got a good deal. They had good sales, and I'm like, okay. I said, all right. More techno. Folder, yeah, folder would be like, okay, I'll show you. Like, I got Max fighting stances, female poses, regular poses, gunfight poses, cars, hair, accessories, new folder with all different types of brushes, colors, and and patterns and shit for clothing. You know, damn, I didn't realize that they added some new, oh my god, alright, whatever. I'll have to come back and download the rest of that shit a different day. I'm not doing that today. Man, I didn't even eat my food. Boy, look at me. I'm over here just living recklessly. I am the reckless. So 30, 31, 32 is what's happening here. This is what's going on. Okay. Let's see. What we got? What we got in the channels? Well, you should definitely eat. Yeah, I definitely will. I will, Duchess. I will eat. I will eat. I'll probably do that here in a minute. Well, true. No, you will forget to eat. No. I don't know. I think we're both as bad with that sometimes. I know I'm very bad with it. I just forget. Sometimes I just forget. I mean, it's so bad. Like, oh man. You know, it's one of those things like, are you hungry? I guess. I guess I could eat. I don't know. And then you get lost doing other shit, and it's like, hey man, did you eat today? Man, I don't know. I think. Why do I feel sick? I know. I get evil when I'm hungry. You know, some people say, oh man, you get hangry. No, I lose my fucking mind when I'm hungry. If I was a gladiator, if you wanted me to win, the only thing you would have to do is starve me a little bit and not let me take a nap, and I would probably, you would see something barbaric happen, you know. But oh my god, I wish these gnats would go away. I'm so tired of gnats. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of gnats. Sick of gnats. Does anybody know a way to just kill gnats completely? Like, get rid of them? Like, I don't know. I've literally done home remedy stuff. I guess I just need to go on ahead and just buy one of those damn sticky pads for the stuff that for the fan I have. Fire would work great, but I don't want to lose the house over a small little shit. You know what I mean? Like that would be, that's a hard way to justify, you know, burning the whole house down. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I mean, I like the house. I don't want to burn it down, you know. Maybe we can find a you know, a little bit easier way of going, because I like being able to stream, and I like being able to have a nice place that isn't a apartment. Now, don't get me wrong, if you live in an apartment, there ain't nothing wrong with that, but man, you literally paying to live in a box with other fucking people, and that's a pain in the ass. And if you're living in that, you know, I feel you. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Do what you got to do. You know, live where you got to live. Everybody's got to have a place to live, you know. But if you ever get an opportunity to get away from that, then do so. But I mean, shit, I don't know. You know, without sounding all doom and gloom. I guess since it's 10:30, we'll do the 10:30 conspiracy drop. No, I'm not going to do that. That's silly. But I will say, have you guys heard anything about these little 15-minute cities? Because that shit's wild, man. I found out about that almost a week ago now. Yeah, it's like these smart cities, like from cyberpunk kind of shit. I'm not happy with that, man. You know, I've always wondered, like, what got the whole, you know, world of cyberpunk put together, and you know what caused it to like actually form. And granted, a lot of people tease me because the dude that made cyberpunk, he almost looks like me. He's a black dude, looks almost exactly like me. like an older version of myself. It really looks like I went in time and time traveled back. It's weird. Yeah, just if you guys ever get a chance, take a look. Just take a look. Tell me there's a resemblance there, and I'm not just making this shit up to sound cool. It's wild, man. But yeah, he I always wondered like what got everything there, like what happened, but I could see. You know, you have enough natural disasters and shit, and people don't have nowhere to live, and you can't have displaced people, so then you just make these smart cities with technology and shit, and there's, you know, then they make the mega structures, then the corporations get in to help, and before long we're living in cyberpunk, and they're sticking shit in your head, and we're eating recycled food. And wow, the whole thing didn't drop. Great. Because I thought as soon as I say that, like everybody's like, oh fuck, he's one of those crazy shits. I don't need this, and then you guys will be gone. But you know, thanks for sticking around. Appreciate it. You know, I don't say these things to scare you guys. I know I have to emphasize that, but there's some people that get terrified about certain things. So you have to reassure them, let them know, hey, it's okay. Is this camouflage? Motherfucker, this is camouflage. Get out of here. Okay, this is like digital camouflage. That's cool. Well, anybody want to jabber or talk about anything before we run out of time here? Because I mean, we're already hit 10:30. I guess we'll go until I'm finished with the picture. I'm just gonna finish the picture, and then I guess we'll just cut out. Which, you know, that'll probably take us till 11. That'll probably give us the whole rest of the time. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for Mad Mel to finish this picture, myself, and probably some of the rest of you, what do you guys want to talk about? Anybody want to throw something up there? It doesn't matter. No, last little conversation of the night if you want. You know, last little thought before we get ready to conclude. I think we had a great show tonight too. Just want to say that ahead of time. Beautiful turnout, guys. Really, really happy about that. I'm you know, that made my day. That really did. Let's see, we are not listening to this song because I just don't care to. There we go. I don't know, that just looks funky and cool, so I just put it there. Ugh, look at that shit. Yeah, that's dope. Let me see if I can find something for his socks. Ah, yes. Yes. Ah. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. My leg. Like slightly cramped up a little bit. Alright, there we go. That's a nice looking sock there. Yeah, they are fancy socks. I like them. You know? I mean, if you're gonna be a hit squad, you might as well look nice. If you're gonna, you know, let people know about your reputation. You know, you look nice, you dress nice. Can't see it in the background, which is fine. All right, there we go. Now I gotta do the fanny pack. Oh, the cat. Yeah, no, the cat is Binks. That's what Binks kind of looked like. I just, did the little pompadour hair and put a little bulletproof vest on his body. Actually, speaking yeah, if you want to see the story, I kind of told the story about what happened to him earlier. So if you want to check that out later, but I'm sure you of all people know already. So, but yeah, there's this little vest. Little rascal, like that. You heard me? Yeah. It was rough. Alright, guys, moment of truth. What are we doing back here? Are we putting blood on here? Are we putting blood on the ground? Are we leaving it plain? What are we doing? How nasty are we turning this picture? Because, I mean, we're at that threshold now. Are we doing this? You guys tell me how intense you want this to be. I'll give you a minute. And I'm going to make it simple. First person. You tell me, blood or no blood? Alright, that's good enough. Now the moment of truth. What everybody loves to see. This is the part I think everybody loves to come here and look at this. This shading. It's about to happen, but we're going to do something a little bit different here. We're going to do something a little bit different because I found something that I was having myself a good old time with. And let me see if I can find that brush again, because that was good stuff. I enjoyed that. That was fun. Let me see. Man, this detergent. Did I use detergent or is it something else? I don't know what's got my back itching. So stupid. I think it was in a different place. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Where was it? Because I know it was close. Nah, this will work. Gotta go. Okay, well, thank you for being here. Well, tell you what, it's basically done. Let me go on ahead and fix this real quick. Alright, got that. There's a little bit of shade there. I'm going to try something different. Because I was looking at that rendering stuff and I realized I don't have to do too much. Look at that. Yeah, there it goes. Alright guys, here we go. It's done. Alright, let me get the pen ready. Boom. Let me get the signature ready. Boom. Let me get this ready. There we go. Alright. Adjust this a little bit. Alright, let's see what this is going to do. Yeah. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Hit that like button, subscribe, share it with your friends, let them know what's going on over here. Definitely Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8 to usually either 8 to 11. Sometimes it might be 10:30. If by chance something goes on with the stream or I'm not able to, I'll post it on here. I know I have Facebook connected and stuff, but I don't really have much success with Facebook and communication. So if you guys want, then yeah, that turned out quite well. It turned out well. It didn't overdo it. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to hit it one more time. Okay, and when I go over it this time, where is it? There was that other damn brush. Hold on. Light. There it is. No. It's way too dark. I'm trying to remember where the hell that brush was at, because I just literally just ran past it and then it was over with. I think that's it. Yes. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. Just bring that back over here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I found it. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. That's stuff. That's good stuff. Rage. Oh, that's how that works. What the hell's going on with this thing? Okay, so what, was it working for a minute and then it stopped? Like, no, that's what happened. Can't be. What is wrong with you? Shit. I hate that sometimes. Is that how that works? You know, something like that. I don't know. Oh, okay. I don't know. Damn, man. A little upset now because I had that brush and then I just kind of lost it. Damn it. Whatever. I don't care now. Whatever, man. Whatever, dude. You suck, dude. I don't care, man. There. Whatever. I'll just do it the old school way. There. 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 You know, you guys are fans of my stuff. You know how this works. And we got 10 minutes. We're almost out of here. I need to do something about my facial hair, man. It's out of control. It's way, way out of control. Oh, well, that sucked. That's how that works. Got it. Alright. I need more practice with this brush. This brush is very, it has some potential. I'm not gonna lie, that brush has some potential. Right now is not the time to be kind of trying to finagle and figure that out. I'm not trying to do that right this minute because, you know, we want to not stay too late, and I don't want to keep you guys too long because I know everybody's got things to do tomorrow, work, kids, etc. So I get it. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit this one more time. I'm going to hit this with that. I'm going to bring up the density to 60. Thickness up to 50. That man face doing man things. Yeah, he's having a fit. He's got a crotch piece and a yeah, this man's having a great time. He's got a crotch piece and he also has a fanny pack. Okay, I'm watching this now. There we go. This should give us something. I'm excited. Oh man. Ugh. I'm glad I took the arms off of my chair. Made my life a hell of a lot better. Alright, I'm happy with that. That's dope. Definitely, if you like what I'm doing here, guys, please subscribe. I know I've said it like 1,000 times. And the main thing is that, you know, thank you, both say. The main thing is that, you know, like I said earlier, you guys see what I'm doing. You guys see what I'm doing. And, I want to try to get this page. I want to try to get this, my channel big. I want to try to get up there. You know, it's a doable thing. It's very doable. So, anyways, here we go. You know it's official because I'm signing it, so it's already over with. So there you go. Make this a little bit larger. Man's acting fucking stupid, man. Just we're stuck when act dumb sometimes. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. This will soon become a poster as well. If you're interested in this, I might also turn this into other items, but definitely this will be a poster. I'm taking some time on it. I hopefully will have the store up and going with new items at some time between in September. Okay, so let's go ahead and save this, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here and go to intermission. I'll talk to you for a minute, and then we might boogie on out. Alright, I want to save a duplicate. Yeah, alright, cool. Let's see. Let's go here. Oh, beautiful. Whew. I hope that you guys have fun. That was fun. I had a good time. That was really cool. That came out a lot better than I thought. I'm glad I didn't scrap that, because I was like, oh man, whatever. I ain't going to come back to that. Get that picture, you know. And but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I stuck with it. Thank you, Volse. I appreciate that, man. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys a sneak peek if you want. I'm going to just show you a peek. I haven't finished. Nowhere close to being done. I'm still working. I should be done with it here probably later tonight. But I'm going to give you guys a poke and a peek at one thing. Hold on. Let me... Oh boy. Where is it? Bang, bang, bang. Here we go. Drawing, show drawings. Ah, here we go. Alright. Now, I want you guys to really do something for me. I put my heart and soul into this shit for the Ninja Turtles, okay? So, if you could, just take a look at it. Like I said, it's not done. It's almost. I still got some more work, but this is what we got so far, okay? So I want you guys to take a quick preview. This is it right here. Okay, I'll zoom in. Still working on quite a bit of stuff, as you can see. But we got the Foot Clan here. Still got to do some other things. Got Shredder. You know, got Shredder here. Still working on him. I got his little henchman. I forgot what that guy's name was. I think it was like Tanaka or something like that. And here they are doing different types of exercises and training and stuff. And they're in the pier, because at one point in time they did have a facility near the pier that you can see is like a bunch of scrap shit in the back. You know, perspective's kind of far back, but it's like a garage. There's the rest of the city back there. A lot of rubble, a lot of bullshit, you know. But this is basically where they found the stuff. I still gotta add some cracks and some other mess here. But yeah, that's what they got, because, you know, Shredder didn't really have much of a facility until he ran into Krang. So, but that's all I'm going to give you right now. I didn't get finished with it yet, but yeah, Urban Ninja, yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's basically what the Foot Clan was in R. But yeah, I'm going to give you that. So we're going back now. I'm not going to give you too much, you know, because if I do, then shit, what's the point of watching the time lapse, right? Well, why did I do all that work? Anyways, yeah, I got that. That looks good. Everything's going good with that. So I got 2 more to do. So the next 2 I'm going to do, I might change that one up. I was going to do a big massive fight, but I think I'm going to run out of time. I mean, I could probably push it and then give myself an extra week to do it, but I'm not sure. I mean, I either could do Splinter and Shredder fighting each other, or I could put Splinter and Shredder fighting each other and also have the Turtles fighting foot soldiers on the roof of a building. You know, this one is not going to take me but maybe a day or so. This one might take me a week, because of all the damn shit I would have to do And I'm talking about I would have to do multiple, like a 4-layer depiction of depth, because it would be those two in the front, and then you would have the turtles in the back, and it would be basically, you know, Leonardo and who else, and then it'll be basically the same thing, and then it'll be building, and then it'll be, you know, just kind of further back to show like the perspective of how far the city would go. But I mean, you know, yet again, I can challenge myself. It ain't nothing new. So, but yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. I had a great time. Definitely, I will show you guys the new item tomorrow. I will do a video of some sort, you know, or I might just do, I might do something on Thursday. I might just show it on Thursday. It really just depends on the timing and what's going on. If I got time to do it, I'll do it. But tomorrow might be a very busy day. I was also thinking about something else I got to do personally, so it may be pushed back. You know, that's what happens sometimes. I get an idea and I'm really ambitious about it, and I have to back up because there's some other shit going on. But anyways, it looks like it's that time. I mean, 1 minute early, I don't think you guys are going to kill me over that. But like always, thank you for coming. We appreciate you being here. And as always, we will see you next time. Until then, you guys take it easy. Bye.